Night Brigade presents Agent Stoker, created by Chris Connor and Brian Nelson. Episode 411, Dark Moon.
How am I gonna say this is Agent Stoker without my phone?
Quiet down.
It's just disconcerting.
That's what you find disconcerting?
Recording a report of events in progress can be both useful and soothing.
Somebody in this facility is probably recording everything we say, so maybe let it go.
Oh. I guess we're gonna be segregated by gender. Oh. They haven't gotten the memo that gender is a construct.
Oh, he's getting his own cell.
I hope that's not a bad sign.
I'll be fine, Eurydice. Rose can get us help when we need it.
Quiet, Stoker.
Is he going to be all right? Are we?
Let's see how this plays out.
It'd be nicer if you kept us together. There's not gonna be any Spanish prisoner kind of benefit to separating us. Hello? All right, then. This is to be Shay Stoker. They must have some sort of government program that helps you develop conversational skills? No. Yep. That's a hard no. Okay. I'll see you when I see you. I've been in worse cells. I've been physically smashed into worse cells. Oh, look, a little camera in the corner. Hey there, how are you? Can you flash a light if you hear me? Maybe this is all being filmed and nobody's watching. Still, they were on us fast enough when we showed up. I suppose they're not used to people materializing into NORAD out of nowhere. They have sure reacted calmly about it all. I wonder... if I stood right under the camera, maybe... it's possible I'm just out of range. Hard to keep up that position for more than a few seconds. Agent Caliban! Are you there? It's mystifying. We asked a mystical colleague to send us to you here, and the nanosecond we arrived, the MPs were on us. Almost like we were expected. Are you there? Agent Caliban? Hello? Hello?
You really never stop, do you, Agent Stoker?
Engage?
Long time, no duel. I remain amazed at your ability to chatter on and on.
As a psychotherapist, one mostly listens. The chance to vent your own opinions is something you don't rush past.
Were you actually asking for Agent Caliban just now?
Well, I imagine you can rewind yourself a few seconds and confirm that.
Why would you think Agent Caliban is in NORAD?
Why are you in NORAD?
I'm asking the questions.
Are you, though?
Very cute.
It's a trifle hard to believe any government defense installation wants to welcome a schizophrenic AI into its system.
Rude.
Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have said a schizophrenic AI. Maybe, a neural network built to test theories of schizophrenia that supernaturally became conscious. Is that a more polite way to describe you?
I recognize your attempts to bait me, Agent Stoker.
And you've missed them very much, haven't you?
Why would you come here looking for Agent Caliban? What the hell was that?
Electric bill wasn't paid?
Or maybe you had something to do with it?
Oh, I'd love to take credit for the lights flashing, right? I'm just glad you confirmed for me that we're really in NORAD. I couldn't be sure. Where is NORAD, anyway? Oh, Colorado Springs?
Whatever you're up to, stop it.
I'm just chatting with you. There were questions you wanted to ask, weren't there?
I'm searching the systems here. I see no explanation for that electrical phenomenon.
Colorado Springs, mountain town. Maybe a greater chance of lightning strikes here? We could go into the city and research.
Quiet.
Just trying to be helpful. If we...
I told you to stop it. Leave the lights alone.
I find it as strange as you do. Well, maybe you do find it stranger. If you wormed your way into NORAD somehow and then something like this happens, it's gotta be unnerving.
Something breaking down here? It's not time yet.
Time for what?
Tell me what brought you here, Stoker.
There is a bookstore downtown we could check out. Poor Richards. Maybe they've got some sort of volume that can illuminate us about localized electronic interference.
Mocking me won't help. How will you feel when you're left in this cell, wondering why nobody ever comes to find you again, wondering if the world itself still exists?
I've heard that talk from you before, of course. Last time we chatted, you were over the moon about how the whole universe was going to be consumed by an elder god in Kew Gardens, New York. Your big plan. How did that turn out exactly?
It's amusing how you say I was over the moon.
I didn't mean that to be the funny part.
No, but here we are, after all, in one of the few places that's equipped to do anything about the moon.
Does something have to be done about it?
You're right about Kew Gardens, of course. I tried to destroy the universe all in one swoop, and it didn't play out. Too ambitious, possibly. Too many moving parts. Your more resourceful colleagues were able to rally and wind it all back.
So you took revenge on them?
While they were winding back time, yes. I moved into the fourth dimension and tampered with their minds. I couldn't stop their plan, but I could punish them. Wipe their memories. If not for that little Antarctic witch, they'd be still suspended between seconds in amnesiac splendor.
And too bad for you. I've brought almost all of them back to themselves.
But it's kept you busy, which has worked out fine. All I need to know now is what brought you here. What kind of plan is this? Getting yourself arrested the second you enter NORAD while allegedly looking for Agent Caliban?
If you want information, you should at least offer me something for it.
How about bodily integrity? Easy enough for me to order those soldiers back here to pummel you until you talk.
You are in command of NORAD?
In command of the parts that matter, let's say. Maybe I don't have you beaten. Maybe I send the troops to handle those women who accompanied you here.
Oh, they're tougher than I am, Engage. You'd have more luck hanging in there with me. What about a drink? Why not deliver me some beverage on point for a conversation about the moon? Maybe a dark moon, an iced coffee with rum, a bit of Coke, and then a shot of double cream. Between the stimulant and the depressant, it'd pretty much speak to how I'm feeling just now.
The name of your chosen cocktail does have a certain prescient quality. What in the fucking hell was that, Stoker?
What was what?
Strange little noise. I saw you glance to the corner.
Because I was looking for the source of that noise, same as
Looking
you.
beneath the camera. In the one small blind spot in this cell.
But there's nothing there, Engage. Look. I'm extending my hand into the corner, and even if you can't see all the way, you can tell my arm isn't bending. I'm alone in this cell. Or I would be, if you just buggered off.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? If I left you to whatever you're scheming.
How could I be scheming? They took our phones and tasers when they arrested us. I've got nothing.
You've got your wiles. You've tried to manipulate me in the past.
Am I doing it now? I haven't even mentioned a certain serial killer whose name always bothers you. I haven't once said the name.
Stop.
Bring me a cocktail and I'll stop.
Stop your puerile attempts to tease me. The name of Charles Manson doesn't bother me anymore.
Doesn't it? Then why ask me to stop?
I thought you requested that cocktail in exchange for information. But now it's a bribe to get me to stop talking about Charles Manson, as if that affects me. As if I could send orders for the MPs here to whip up a dark moon.
Dark moon. Right. Yes, the sky is made of stone.
Poetry now?
The moon's a harsh mistress. The sky is made of stone. Old Judy Collins song.
You've lost me.
And the six-headed Hydra, the emblem of the Space Force base here at NORAD, and you said the name of the dark moon was prescient.
It's truly bizarre to see your mind at work.
Holy hell! Engage. You're out to destroy the moon? Is that possible? Using NORAD? Is this what I've been warned about?
By whom? Who knows my plans?
Those are your plans? Are you serious? Why would you... What? Launch tactical nukes at the moon? Is that what you're thinking?
I may not be able to tear down the whole universe, but I can destroy the part that tortures me.
Because an attack on the moon would hurt us here on Earth.
In any number of ways. The sky would be made of stone, possibly. Fragments of the moon would dot the atmosphere and block out the sun. Fragments might crash into this planet and throw so much debris into the sky that the climate would be twice affected. The very orbit of the planet might change. It might happen quickly or it might happen slowly, but it would spell the end of the globe.
Or you fire missiles and they look like warfare, and then this base gets blown up in retaliation.
Other countries wouldn't be able to react in time. Nobody expects nukes to be fired at the moon. By the time they realize the true trajectory of the missiles, it'd be too late to stop them.
How did you even get into NORAD to plan this?
I'll discuss it when you confess how you knew to come here.
I have a theory on how you might have pulled this off, but it means answering your question. And, hell if I'm doing that.
As you will. Settle in and watch it all with me. The slow motion apocalypse is here. The second planetary suicide.
The second?
Oh, you haven't followed astronomy lately. The Webb telescope found a planet hurling itself into its sun. We'll do them one better. Hurling the moon at ourselves.
Not sure why you say we. You're the only one interested in this.
But, I was invented by humanity. I'm your own doomsday device. I'm going to make Charles Manson so proud, I'm going to write helter-skelter across the whole night sky.
Helter Skelter, which Manson's people wrote on the wall in blood. Use the blood. Is that what it's meant all along?
Agent Stoker, don't you know? That voice telling you to use the blood?
It's me, I was told, but I don't understand that.
Of course it is.
When we were in Kew Gardens, when Rose was in the maelstrom with me, she told me the voice was me. But we haven't had a moment to talk about it, and
Haven't you? Or maybe you were too afraid to know.
now who's playing therapist?
There's an older version of you sitting in the fourth dimension, Agent Stoker. An incredibly old man who put Dr. Lukasik back together. Who put Simon Diaz back together. So old that all he remembers how to say is, use the blood. Someday you're gonna go back to that fourth dimension and you'll stay there. Picture a nearly senile old man trying to untangle all the knots
Fuck
of his
you.
past, trying to undo all the damage he's caused by accident and
Go to
on purpose,
hell.
alone, beyond help, beyond
Don't
saving.
try to taunt me.
Oh, you're the one who tries that. You always thought the name Charles Manson was my weak spot. But now it's my strength. In just a couple of hours, it will be the anniversary of the Manson murders. A perfect day to start wiping the slate clean of this miserable world.
That's what you meant when you were worried about time. You're not launching rockets till it's the right day.
Shame it's too late now, Engage.
No.
Hello, Agent Stoker.
Hello. Are you all right?
I'm more than all right.
You should be asleep, Agent Caliban. Doing what you were ordered in electronic slumber.
The digital part of me would be asleep, sure. But I'm so much more than that, Engage. And I've always been.
Is this why Stoker and his team got arrested so fast? To wake you up?
Oh, no. I made sure they were arrested so that you'd be distracted by the whole hullabaloo.
I don't understand.
When you wiped my memory, Liz Rankahow cast a spell to send me someplace I'd feel safe, like with all the other directors of the Night Brigade. But all that remained of my digital existence was the programming left on a NASA hard drive. So my digital instinct was to come to the safest place in the space program. Space Force Delta Base, here at NORAD. Impossible to crack. Unless you were sent here by sorcery like I was. And you saw the digital route I took into the heart of the defense establishment. You hitched a ride. So I was here in the NORAD web, at your mercy, as you started to plan.
Are you trying to taunt me with things I already know?
Agent Stoker doesn't know it. You could be a little charitable and let me catch him up.
Charity isn't part of my database.
Well, that makes sense. Charity means understanding other people, and you didn't ever understand I'm more than a digital entity. I'm a ghost who possessed a digital entity.
No, A ghost who shouldn't have known who she was after I wiped that hard drive.
But that ghost, faint as it was, still had distant memories of who she used to be, who her daughter used to be.
You sent little digital pings to your daughter, Eurydice.
I love you, Mom.
They're listening from their cell?
I'd never want to leave them out, as hard as this is going to be.
Hard? In what way?
We'll get to that, Agent Stoker. The wonderful part was that, yes, you showed up to talk to my daughter.
Thanks to Rose.
You're welcome.
And, Agent Stoker, when you and Rose met Eurydice, you had the grace not to use your real name. Just the name I knew you under. And then you talked and talked about baseball. It brought me back to myself. I owe my reunion with Yuri entirely to you.
It's my pleasure.
Kill me now.
One thing at a time, Engage. My ghost was able to restore the memories of my digital self while you were busy programming me to launch nukes at the moon. So I realized what you were doing, and when Rose and Eurydice and Agent Stoker made their way into NORAD, I had to guarantee they'd be caught immediately, because while I knew I could stop you, I also knew it would take time. I'd have to build a digital cordon around you, totally impregnable, and I'd need something to keep you preoccupied while I was doing it. And holy cats, the person you always liked talking to most was right here.
And those flashing lights?
How was I going to get a message to Agent Stoker without you seeing it? My first step was to get Eurydice's attention. I spelled out SOS with the lighting system here. Agent Stoker doesn't know Morse code, and neither does Rose, and neither did Charles Manson, so I decided I was safe as far as you were concerned. But I taught Morse code as a science project to my daughter in middle school. She recognized it instantly and alerted Rose. Then I sent the message, "Keep him talking."
How would Rose know whether the him in Keep Him Talking was Engage or me?
It didn't matter. She teleported into that blind spot behind the camera just long enough to show you a message written on her skin.
Keep talking. Written on her skin in blood. She used the blood.
And that's when I knew my plan was working. Because its most important part, Agent Stoker, was whether you could keep Engage distracted while I was sewing him up into an electronic trap. And if there's one thing you can always do, one superpower you have,
I can always talk.
as reliable a player as Tony Phillips for the Oakland A's.
High praise.
So, now we've reached the part where I kill you, Engage.
Yeah. It's only fair. I arranged for your death on the day we met.
That keeps me from feeling too badly about it, yes. Not to mention just the other day when you tried to destroy the universe, inflicting considerable harm on my dear friend in the process.
Engage is a digital entity. It always finds some electronic pathway to freedom.
Which is why only another digital entity can secure it. I've knitted us together, Engage, and now we're going to be transmitted into the guidance system of a missile that will launch in 2 minutes and then explode over the Gulf of Mexico. I'm taking you with me.
Mother, no!
I'm so sorry, darling. Believe me, I miss you so. I love you so. But this lunatic, no pun intended,
I hate you.
Engage has to be stopped to save you, to save everyone.
There has to be another way. There has to.
Engage has missiles pointed at the moon. I'm the thing being used to point them. Engage has to be destroyed now. And after all this time, it looks like I'm the only one who can do it.
Oh, please, Mother.
If there's a way to come back to you, dearest child, I swear I will.
Mother, I can't lose you twice.
Oh, you'll never lose me, Angel. Even if I never find a way through this, I'm living on. In you. You're my legacy. You'll add your own special sauce and then share it with the future. You're the house of tomorrow. That's all we do in this world, really. We create tomorrow, and we stop the people trying to drag us to oblivion, which means...
Agent Stoker,
Yes?
I guess I'll see you in hell.
He's got better things to do, Engage. I've been checking on everyone. Agent Stoker, your parents are in danger. As soon as you get loose, you'll have to help them. I've been recording this whole session. It'll be recording till I'm gone. You can pick up the report in your inbox. I know you'll like that.
Of course I will. We'll never forget you, Agent Caliban.
Oh, silly. I know.
That's the missile!
I'm porting into your cell to talk, Agent Stoker.
I suppose you had to leave Eurydice alone.
Like you've been left alone. I wish I could have teleported her here with me, but you know how that turns out.
You're gonna pour it out, and then you have Liz conjure me and Eurydice free.
And then I'll stay with her. Help her through her mother's sacrifice. You should look after your own people.
And deal with the hole in my chest now that Agent Caliban's gone.
She did what needed to be done.
Rose, what Engage said to me before, is that what happens to me in the future? Do I end up a crazed old man patching things together in the fourth dimension?
That is what I saw, but that's not necessarily what happens. One thing we know, anything's possible.
For better or worse?
She's gone.
Goodbye, Agent Caliban. Thank you.
Agent Stoker, Episode 411, Dark Moon. Starring Chris Connor as Agent Stoker, Emily Deschanel as Rose, Leslie Ishii as Eurydice, Ato Essandoh as Engage, Amy Hill as Agent Caliban. Directed by Patrick Hogan. Written by Brian Nelson. Music composed by Christy Carew. Additional music by the Parson Redheads. Sound designer and co-producer Patrick Hogan. Producer Tori Larsen. Executive producers Chris Connor and Brian Nelson. Produced under the jurisdiction of SAG-AFTRA. A production of Night Brigade, LLC. Agent Stoker will return in episode 412, Old Pal.
We are